One thing to which the poet Dante Alighieri refers in the Divine Comedy is the slightly hellish disorder of the very numerous pilgrims to Rome in 1300 AD. The Divine Comedy is set in Holy Week of that year. It seems that Dante was one of those pilgrims. He observed that the flow of people needed some organisation in order for things to proceed smoothly. Whether the roads of Rome can really be compared to the eighth circle of hell is a question for another occasion, but the purgatory of Roman traffic aside, he could have been speaking about the jubilees and pilgrims of our present era. I think his highlighting of the benefits of the spiritual reform that year's Jubilee was bringing could be just as relevant now, despite the very different transport used and challenges faced. Pilgrimage is a fundamental part of every Jubilee event, traditionally associated with the human quest for the meaning of life. The works of art that we see and the beauties of creation remind us to thank God for the wonderful works He does in our lives. Across the road from the Beda College, the seminary where I have been in formation for the past 3.5 years, is a site almost as venerable as St. Peter's. It's the papal basilica of St. Paul outside the walls. The basilica was built over the tomb of St. Paul, and Christians have been making their way here for centuries. If we were to open the Holy Door here or at the other papal basilicas during any other year, we would probably be quite surprised to find ourselves faced with a wall. In fact, it was the case in the past that the ceremonial opening of a Holy Door involved the use of a hammer rather than a handle, as the wall has to be demolished each Jubilee and built up again at the close of the year. So, on either side of the wall is a door. The outer one that we are looking at is replaced regularly. The door on the inside, currently not able to be seen, is a beautiful piece of work executed in Constantinople, hence its name, the Byzantine door. It was damaged in the terrible fire that wrecked the basilica in 1823. The panels tell the story of Christ and the apostles and some of the Old Testament patriarchs and prophets. The Holy Door of the Basilica of St. Paul's was opened on Sunday, 5th of January, and will remain open throughout the year.
Thank you.
key element of a Jubilee is not the passing through a holy door, but the return to Christ that this passage symbolises. What Dante could see is that pilgrimage is a really good way of bringing this reform about. My own pilgrimage to Rome in 2019 helped me to make the decision to approach the vocations director of my diocese. But everybody has possibilities, particularly in their own diocese, to do a pilgrimage of varying lengths, theme. Find out what you could do in your diocese